Let's not fuck with this. Okay, get the fuck away.
Alright, I believe we are good to go.
Hey everyone, this is Riders of the Lost Sword with our, what is it, the second episode of Season 2?
Yes. Second episode of Season 2,
God.
43rd altogether. Yeah.
Oh shit.
No,
that.
third. We're on our third, because the 40th was the end of the Season 1. This is our third episode. That first one of the new year. Happy New Year, everybody.
Yay.
Woo! It started out with our grandma dying, but let's get this going.
Alright,
And we're going to be covering My Hero Academia and Kamen Rider Build episodes 1 through 5.
I'm Frozen Traveler, the Flash Freeze.
I'm Isamu, the Windy Hero Kibarayu.
I am the Cat Vigilante, Nanami-chan.
So with that intro out of the way, I'm pretty sure we're going to be talking My Hero Academia first.
Yes. Right, because I totally had that picture up first.
Whoops. Well, we can do Build first, since it's
no,
a little...
I've already switched it to Academia. We're going
Okay.
with it.
But what can we say about My Hero Academia that hasn't been said by everyone constantly? It is, hands down, the best shonen show to come out since Naruto and Bleach, I would have to say.
I was going to say Dragon Ball Z, but those two count as well, I guess.
Well, okay, Dragon Ball Super, because it's the most recent iteration, but I just wanted to fanboy about how good this is when Nanami picked it the other week. Or was it my pick?
No, it was Juzo's pick.
Okay.
He's
now
not here.
Okay, I want to say this up front. This may be a shonen anime, but these are some of the most fucking balanced powers in a shonen anime.
Like, I completely agree. Everyone's powers are so well thought out and balanced, and match them so well.
Yeah, like Midoriya's. I remember his name because his hair is green, and so is his name. He's inherited the quirk, as these powers are called. All for one. And as he starts out, it's like, yeah, it's super strong, but you're gonna lose an arm.
Because his body's not used to all the power. And it's one for all, right? Or is it all for one? I always get those two confused.
That's kind of going into spoiler territory, but...
Fuck it, let's do it.
Well, no, we're not going to go into spoilers. I just know there's an opposite quirk with the opposite name, but I always get them confused.
I do believe it's the...
One for all, isn't it?
No, One for All, I think, is the enemy one.
Okay. But anyway, how his quirk works is it passes from person to person, storing all of their power, and he's the 9th user, so when he uses it, he gets 9 people's physical strength blasted into him at once.
Yeah, and it's called One for All.
Okay, One for All.
Yeah.
And it is Superman level strength.
Mm-hmm. Planet Buster.
I don't know if it's a planet buster, but I know it's strong as hell.
It has potential to be, though, in time.
Yeah, I'd say by probably the, I don't know, 15th person that's a planet buster.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And some of the other powers I've seen on here are actually pretty good, like Gravity Girl's power. Gravity.
Oh, Urara?
Yeah, I call her Gravity Girl.
Urara's fucking adorable.
Yeah, I definitely gotta say, I do like her costume. I do like
all
her
of the
personality.
girls in the show are waifu material, and I can't give anyone shit for liking one over the other.
Except for the invisible one, because, well...
She is the one true waifu?
Yes, because she's always by you. You don't even know it.
Naked. And naked.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes me giggle about her costume. It's just a pair of gloves.
And
but
boots.
apparently,
and boots.
And boots. But she does have offensive capabilities. She can bend light and make little photon blasts or something.
I thought she just sucker punched people.
Well, she had to fight the robots somehow.
Right.
So
Um,
far that we've seen in season 1, because
I was going to talk about the other main character of season 1, aside from All Might, who we'll talk about is just pure swole goals, Bakugo, Salt Boy.
Mm-hmm.
I will. This is a quick spoiler. King Explosion Murder.
I thought it was Murder King Explosion.
He tried both of them.
Alls I know is he is one of the best rival characters with an amazing power set.
In any other anime, if this wasn't like the whole "hey, let's all be heroes," he would be the villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely has that build that feel that he's going to build up to be a villain. But he exactly said, "I want to be a hero more famous than All Might." So he's still going to be doing good stuff. He's just doing it for the wrong reason.
And he embodies All Might's thoughts and goals. He is always smiling when he runs into battle, no matter what he's going up against. Even season 2 spoiler, when they fight All Might to pass their test, he is smiling every time he goes in for the hit.
Yep.
He truly embraces Plus Ultra. But his power, he sweats nitroglycerin and produces salt.
Yeah.
He is so salty. And I love it.
I love this way he screams too. It's just like, "I'm gonna get you, Deku!"
And can we just talk about the English sub and how well they captured Deku and his rivalry?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The other main characters that we're going to talk about, for at least for season 1, All Might.
Best hero.
Best hero, symbol of peace. And holy shit, is Chris...
What?
He is the
In my
symbol of
opinion.
peace. What?
Best hero, erase your head. That's my opinion.
Hmm.
I mean,
I do see where you're coming from. But I just don't like his personality.
I think he's a little too blasé for me.
Yeah.
is it
And he
he
can't-
is a nighttime hero? That's a thing.
And he can't really handle big groups of enemies like All Might can.
Well,
But-
not in the same way.
Decently sized group of enemies down pretty well
Yeah.
for a while. But he also, like, as All Might has said, like, he almost he expelled like a whole group of kids one year. But this is the first time he hasn't expelled anyone from his class. Because he sees everybody's potential.
And overall, I do like Aizawa as a teacher and a hero. I just think All Might... He punched and changed the weather. That's not some shit you just do without being a freaking boss.
Right. And
I mean, yes, he is really powerful and stuff, but every character in the show is completely relatable in some way.
Yeah. Including true best girl Sue, Froppy.
I love Froppy.
Froppy's so fucking adorable.
eh.
What is wrong with you? She bleeds cuteness.
I don't see it. It's probably the tongue or something. That's
Dude, the
the
tongue-
thing you know.
You're
Tell
not
me
enough
no.
of a pervert to like the tongue.
But
Like,
I will agree
how-
that her suit is that her hero suit is adorable. I will
Yes.
say that. But in other scenes, the way that she kind of slouches and has her hands up all the time, this says no for me.
Oh, it is. If I see a girl dressed up as Froppy at a convention, I am probably hitting on her. Unsuccessfully, mind you.
Mm-hmm. But
Oh, fuck. Run.
then there's Idori, the guy with the engine legs.
Oh,
Fuck, I forgot his name too.
Me too. He's not super important in season 1.
No, but I do like how he's like trying to take command of everything, but ultimately just kind of.
He's the class president.
Yeah, he becomes the class president.
But no, he's his archetype. Everyone in this show is built off archetypes, but they remix them in ways that make him feel new and fresh.
Right.
Like he's the class president, but with a lot of humor built into him, and then a lot of serious moments later in season 2, which really helps grow his character.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And then there's the grape juice hero.
Oh, the little pervert with the
Mineta.
grape.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually like his power. How he's able to subdue foes by throwing a bunch of his head at people. I think
Also, apparently they stick better if he takes a shit, too.
no, they stick better if he has a good poo.
That's
Yeah.
so random.
Like I said, if he takes a shit.
You know, it's more like it's kind of like a health thing. The healthier he is, the better those things stick. You just put it in an awkward way because, well, quirky character. Ha! Well, yeah. And let's move on to the main guy himself, All Might.
Well, we tried talking about it, and then we got distracted by Aizawa. All Might is such a well-rounded character, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can actually agree with that. The way that he just spurts out charisma.
Like, he's a person a character who you roll nat 20s for constantly with charisma checks, but also has ridiculous physical skills.
Yeah, he's like a beautiful barbarian.
He's a barbarian with a natural 18 in charisma.
Yeah.
Everything is okay because I am here. And how he explains, he's actually terrified when all that happens.
Yeah.
That it's all just a show, so everyone's brave with him.
That's actually the definition of courage. Going up against something that it's not the lack of fear. It's the willingness to face that fear.
Your fear. Yes. Yeah. And that's what, to me, makes him one of the better shonen teachers in a long time. Is he is so open with Midoriya at one point about how afraid he is of things, but he has to do it. He is the world's symbol of peace.
I gotta punch that guy. He's doing bad things. I gotta punch him, but he's fucking scary. But I gotta punch him because nobody else is.
Yeah. And overall, if you like shonen anime, watch this show. English or Japanese, they're both amazing.
Christopher Sabat as All Might is glorious.
Yeah, Vegeta as All Might. It's just, yo, he has.
Finally became a true hero.
Yeah, pretty much. And a little bit of a season 2 spoiler here. He does try to get somebody's attention, like trying to be a schoolgirl. Yeah.
Wait, All Might?
Yeah, season 2, he was trying to ask Midoriya to go out with lunch with him. He's like a little schoolgirl.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just completely passed by that.
I thought it was hilarious.
It was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, My Hero Academia, Boku no Hero Academia. I really go with My Hero. Yeah.
Just don't look up the other Boku no thing.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Don't look up what Boku no.
Shut up! No, 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 no,
Pico.
no.
Oh, me and my friends are trying to play Marvel Heroic, and I'm like, "Hey, Bobby, you should play Pico. What's he from?" And he's like, "What's he from?" Boku no Pico, and he told me to go fuck myself.
All right, so on to the next subject. Unless somebody else has got something to say.
Nope.
Ah,
All right, Kamen Rider build.
Kamen Rider build is really good so far, but we don't know where it's going.
Yeah,
Especially in the first. Well, you don't learn much in the first 5 episodes of a Rider series except what to expect, sort of.
well, so far from what I've heard, they're trying to make this more like a tribute to the original Showa era Kamen Riders.
With him being experimented on from the enemy side.
Yep.
And so far, the mysteries that brew in the series are really good. I've watched up to episode 8 and have a little bit more answers.
Trust me, you'll get a lot more by the current episode.
I figured. And probably a lot of new questions.
Oh
and
yeah.
I love the suit.
Yeah, I really like the green and black colors with it. I also like how there's a W right on the helmet. I don't know why, because the build starts with a B, but they're really good looking suits, even though it does look simple.
I love his forms. Like, some of his forms are, okay, that looks cool, and some of them are, oh my god, Hulk Gatling is sexy looking.
Oh, so I guess my joke.
Manga.
Nin comic.
Yeah, those are all really good forms.
And I love how he actively builds new weapons for himself.
Yep. And there's still more to come after that.
Well, it is trying to sell toys.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Not only do they need to sell full bottles, but they need to sell all the weapons for all the
Forms.
best matches. I was about to say, what are they called? Best matches in this.
Yeah, they're best matches. I think the only best match so far that doesn't have an extra weapon to it is Gorilla Mond.
Panda Rocket doesn't have a weapon.
Okay, Panda Rocket does not have a weapon. Right. Neither does the Lion and Vacuum. Yeah, I really skipped over a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, Lion Cleaner was one of them, and I think that's one of his dumbest forms.
Yeah, I don't really.
It's not good.
I don't really get the combinations. I mean, I kind of get how the best match works with the Rabbit and Tank, agility plus defense. I actually see that working, but stuff like Pirate Train.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or Octopus Light.
I don't know what triggers a best match or why certain things are. They just are, and you have to get used to it.
I bet some person down the road is going to say, "Oh, this is why those things are a best match."
But how about we explain exactly what the best matches and his forms are? All of his forms come in 2 different bottles called full bottles. It is an inorganic and an organic. Sometimes they're objects, animals, or concepts, like
Pirate.
I was about to say like pirate, comic, or ninja. They don't necessarily have to be a tangible thing.
Right.
Which opens it up to so many more things.
Oh, wait
Like-
till we get Legend Rider bottles.
Oh god.
I've seen the
Doctor
Dr. Gamer. The
Yeah. It's the X.
Oh yeah, I
one.
forgot about the Dr. Gamer and the detective and
Book.
book.
I don't want to say book.
But then he uses both of them to henshin together, sort of like how Double does, but not, exactly.
Right.
And his suit, his driver, has a crank on it that he spins to get them. And the stronger versions, which are the best matches, are the only things he can do a finishing move in.
Well, you can still do a Voltec finish with just with random bottles, but for best effect.
Oh, because he never. I thought he stated in the show that he can only do a finisher with the best match.
Well, it depends on what subs you're using, because there's like 3 going on right now.
I still use Nihon personally.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. The other 2 are Overtime and Genom Corp.
I know some people hate Nihon with a burning passion, like Nihon broke into their house and kicked their baby, but they're perfectly fine subs.
Yeah, I do like the little added touch of the animations for the text for when they do unique stuff like finishers and transformations, but other than that, I just want it as soon as possible.
See, I don't mind waiting.
Yeah, it's not too bad to wait.
I'd rather wait for something that I know is better in my eyes than speed subs, which the other groups tend to put out more V2s than Nihon does.
Right. 'Cause so far, with the 16 episodes that are out now, I've only seen like maybe 3 version 2s.
Wow, that's a lot already.
Yeah. Yeah, it's less than a third. No, not even a third. I don't know where my mouse going on that.
In the first 5 episodes, that's when we meet one of Seto's old friends, right? Or is that a little bit farther in?
I think that's a little bit farther in.
Okay. Because I don't want to give a spoiler on anything. Because this show, it's built on a mystery.
Yeah, that mystery thing, well, it's kind of becoming a cliche now in TV shows to get people's attention.
Well, some do it better than others. Like, I think build it, like, for the first few was, who is Seto? Why doesn't he have a memory? What's with Pandora's box? Who's Ryuga? Did he really kill that guy? Oh, who killed him?
Why was the coffee shop owner able to twist up that phone?
They never really explained that one yet, did they?
He's related to Hina from O's.
Mm-hmm. I'm just looking through like the latest episode. Yeah. Episode 5 was the last one where it showed a little bit of Seto's past.
Okay. Because 5 was when they met one of his old friends, and you find out kind of what Seto was like before he disappeared. It became the Seto we know.
He was trying to be a rock star.
And he was kind of a dipshit.
And he lived in filth.
Also his watch, too.
Watch?
He has a cool watch.
Ah, right. It's like got math on it. Like, I don't want to be reading this. But yeah, that was also the first appearance of the comic ninja in episode 5. Which I do gotta say, that's probably the most appealing of the forms that we get this season. For me, at least.
Well, the colors do contrast really well with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see where they go for his penultimate and ultimate forms.
They are kind of interesting.
Well, we've seen the super form for Rabbit Tank in scans and shit, right?
Yeah.
But that's not... Is that his penultimate form?
I think that's like just a powered up version of the default form.
Because it's too early to know what kind it is.
Yeah.
It's his Pepsi Man form.
See, that's what I want to see as a best match, as like for just random advertisements. Coke, Pepsi, best match.
No, it's Cola Hero Best Match. That's me on theme plays.
Okay. I can actually buy that a little bit better. But yeah, I'm not really seeing much for what the full bottle transformation things are supposed to be. I was just hoping to get like some kind of solid ground on what they are supposed to be referencing when they're together. I mean, Ninja Comic could be a reference to Naruto or something. I don't know. I want to know.
That could be a possibility.
Yeah.
Wait, who's Naruto? Don't you mean Boruto's dad?
Right. Boruto's dad, right.
Boruto's dad.
All I'm seeing for these forums are just like, oh, some of the stuff is a reference to another writer, like, oh, the blue and red the rabbit tank form is a reference to Paradox, this perfect knocked out gamer.
Is it really? It's just his colors.
It's just reversibly similar to it.
I wouldn't say that's a reference. Sometimes the Kamen Rider wiki stretches.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Like this line. His driver is also similar to that of Kamen Rider O's, as there is a set number of collectible items required for a form. Certain combinations match to create powerful forms, and said forms have special jingles, while mismatched forms only state the names of the collectibles. Okay, maybe that's not much of a stretch.
Hmm.
And apparently, Sento is the third Amnesiac protagonist.
Who were the other two?
Agito and Decade.
Oh, I was gonna ask if Philip counted.
No, Philip does not count.
He should, because he was kind of the main character of Double. The plot revolved around him more than it did Shotaro.
But did he transform more times than Shotaro?
He transformed every time with him. It's a half and half. They both did.
It's the Gas Rider.
Yeah.
Does it really have another man inside you?
Yeah, I see nothing of why these matches make sense.
Because they really don't.
Yeah. And what's funny is that the supporting character, I forgot his name already.
Beto?
Banto?
Yeah. He just
Banjo?
Banjo. He's like
Banjo.
Banjo and Kazooie.
I knew you were gonna do that.
But yeah, Banjo was able to be like, yeah, this is a best match right here. Just randomly, he just knows it. While Sento's like, what are the best matches?
He innately can find them out.
I mean, yeah, it used to be trial and error. It used to be trial and error until Banjo showed up and was like, hey, this one and this one, best match, try it. Oh my god, you're right. How'd you do that?
Because plot convenience.
Also, can we say how this is the first time in years when the second character we meet in a series becomes the second writer, and it is not a spoiler to say Banjo's the second writer. We figure it out by episode, 5.
Yeah.
It's not shown until, episode 11?
I'm just trying to find it.
I think it is 11 when he uses the driver.
And it's not finished in the wiki, but yeah, I do believe it's like episode 11. Yeah, episode 11 to 14. Where his most recent appearance is in 15-17. Because the Legend Rider movie came out during that time. It looks interesting. Drive's not in it. He's sad.
Well, he has a kid to take care of. He can't be in them all.
I mean, I was gonna say so does somebody else, but I think everyone else is like a god, a free roaming wizard, dead.
Some guy with his underwear.
Space fruit god.
I already said the space god fruit thing.
Oh. I just heard god.
A teacher without a belt.
Yeah, how does he get that back? Did he just kind of rip it out of time again?
A wizard did it.
Ha.
Or the wizard did it.
You know what? This could actually take place before that movie. But then again...
That is true. Well, because he was still in high school and he was third year, right? So you need 4 years of medical school. Yeah.
Oh, my head.
You need teaching stuff, so yes, it could potentially take place before then.
Oh, my head hurts. Time
And
travel.
he was already a teacher there for a few years but by that point, so yes, it's a possibility that he could still have his driver in this movie.
Time travel's a fuck. It's stupid.
Time travel is a fuck.
Time travel's
Damn it,
stupid.
Barry!
We can't blame this one on Barry.
Damn it, Decade!
Okay.
I'll agree. But yeah, that's I think all we can say about Build. I hope to have it has better episodes, or episodes just as good.
I really am interested in Build so far. I want it to be as good as X8 was.
I think a lot of people hope for that. Anything from you, Nanami?
It's great so far. I'm just hoping it'll keep going like X8 did. Because X8 fucking one-upped itself every episode.
Well, the X8 also had one of the best antagonists ever.
Yep. In this one, their antagonist kind of seems to be multiple people.
And I do like Faust for an evil organization.
Yeah. Oh yeah, probably another thing that we should mention about the show. Japan got split into threes somehow.
Yeah. Because someone opened a box.
From Mars.
For a while. Because Japan has a space program?
They do.
Yeah, they do. You just don't use it much. Like we do. I think.
We ride with Russia now.
Yeah. And each section has its own prime minister. So they're actually trying to keep the order, but they're really failing at it because of Faust. Well, yeah, Build seems to be very promising so far. As long as it doesn't cop out on its ending, I think it should do fine. Anybody else?
No, I pretty much agree with you. So far, it's been amazing.
Yeah. I just can't wait for that ultimate form.
I want to know if they're going to do upgraded forms, like Wizard did, or we're going to get the super form.
I think we're going to get like a mid-season super form, because I heard that there is a secret attachment to put onto the belt.
Okay.
Just going around for the toy, so it could be anything. So, I guess this will send us off. This has been Riders of the Lost Zord, episode 43. My Hero Kamen Rider Academia.
My Hero Guild
O's.
Academia.
Yeah,
The My Hero O's, I have stuff to add from that blog, which is really fucking good, and you should follow it.
yeah. That's. I guess that's a good way to have it relate to this podcast.
Also, we better not forget to thank, we're gonna be doing more stuff with Samurai Buyer soon.
Yep.
Woo!
Because someone's going to get a CSM belt out of it.
Hey, I'm not getting it for free, I'm paying for it. They're just helping me get it.
Hey man, I got a CSM belt too. It's glorious. It's neat. I like all the extra add-ons it is. It's the Fies one.
Okay, because I was about to say, I have one CSM belt already.
Oh,
Want one? I
The,
want
the double,
I was going to say double.
of course.
Okay, so that was double for the travelers. O's.
I mean, I've just recently finished watching Fies. I'm not a fan of the show, but I do like the suit. I do
love this.
Suit's awesome. The
But
equipment for it is good. But yes. What you going to say?
Forgot.
Of course. So, next week's topics.
Since Stu's here, who of us picked last? It was Frozen. Yet it's your turn again.
It's my turn. Huh.
He just chose Golden Boy.
But
Yeah,
I thought we're doing the thing where it's like only people who are here now.
Okay.
Makes it easier.
Juzo was the one that picked last time
Yeah.
for this one.
You want to try, and then so. Well,
So it would be Samu's turn. Right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's two series that I want to cover. Either the first 3 episodes or as many as we can get of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
I've already watched all of it.
Okay.
And read the manga.
Adorable. That show is freaking adorable. Or the new Garo anime I've been watching at work.
I vote Garo.
Well, Garo's it's a tokusatsu, so we can have it for both Garo for the toku topic and Dragon Maid for the off topic.
There
I'm
we
okay
go.
with this.
Compromise.
Ooh.
I think that's
I like how
compromise.
this turned out.
Yep. So next podcast, whatever that is Garo the animation, and
It's Garo Vanishing Line.
Garo
One on
vanishing
Funimation
line.
right now.
All right,
It's
Garo-
really good.
Garo vanishing line, and Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Yep.
I'll make sure to check my my blood sugar while watching this.
Because of the cuteness.
Yeah. So, from all of us here, hope 2018 goes a lot better than last year.
Huzzah!